Thank you for watching and welcome to the English news of Bình Phước radio television station and newspaper. I'm the one following are the headlines. Bình Phước supporting farmer production. Sustainable cashew nut growing more effective. Secondary and high school students receive career counseling. Australian Governor General pays state visit to Vietnam. Now our details. Since the beginning of this year, farmer associations at all levels in Bình Phước province has speeded up the disbursement of capital sources and held training courses and seminars to help farmers develop production and boost their earnings.
Farmer associations at all levels in Bình Phước province disbursed the Farmer Support Fund and provincial capital of 2 billion Vietnam dong in 5 projects during the first quarter. 1 billion Vietnam dong from the Central Farmer Association Fund was used to help farmers in Bình Long Town, Dong Phu District, to breed goats and grow jackfruit. Meanwhile, provincial fund was poured into 3 projects helping farmers in Phú Diềng District, Phước Long Town, and Bình Long Town grow cashew nuts and raise reproductive cattle. District-level farmer associations in Bình Phước also cooperated with the Agricultural Service Center and local enterprises to hold 57 training courses and seminars for nearly 2,200 farmer members on growing cashew nuts and rubber and farming poultry, preparing documents for granting export-oriented planting area codes, and instructing farmers on the use of fertilizer and pesticides, among others. It also organized visits to effective production models inside and outside of the province.
A sustainable cashew nut growing model piloted by the Southern Cashew Research Institute and the Agricultural Service Center under the Bình Phước Department of Agriculture and Rural Development at the Quả Điều Đỏ Agricultural Cooperative in Phú Diềng District have proven effective.
In the first year of the pilot, average production from the model was about 800 kilos, 1.2 tons in the second year, and 1.5 tons in the third year. In particular, some households are growing high-yield hybrid cashew varieties with over 3 tons per hectare, at a selling price of 31,000 Vietnam dong per kilo. With these positive initial results, the model not only opens up opportunities for the stable and sustainable development of the cooperative, but also creates trust and hope among farmers, who have expended a lot of passion and enthusiasm on the cashew trees. Through the pilot, members learn how to work together and share experience in planting and taking care of cashew trees, and how to apply cashew farming methods in a sustainable organic manner, and with a focus on environmental protection. The local soil is porous, creating more nutrients for cashew trees, while fertilizer costs are declining and cashew yields are constantly increasing year after year.
Career counseling programs have been held for secondary and high school students at several schools in Bù Đăng District over the past 2 weeks.
Career counseling sections and classification of post-secondary and high school students in 2023 over the past few days have attracted thousands of students, especially secondary and high school students in remote and rural areas in Đăng and Thông Nhất communes in Bù Đăng District. Experts from colleges and vocational schools consult the students and parents on vocational education and helped them choose suitable training after the students graduate. There was also useful information provided on occupations, the labor market, training capacity, labor recruitment needs, and support policies. The program left a strong impression on students in grades 9 to 12 as they gain new information and consultations on their future.
Australian Governor General David Hawley is on a state visit to Vietnam. The visit is from the 3rd to the 6th of April. It made at the invitation of President Võ Văn Thưởng.
Australian Governor-General David Hurley is the first foreign leader paying a state visit to Vietnam in 2023. He is also the first national guest that the Vietnamese state president Vo Van Thuong has received in his new position, Welcoming his guest, the President underlined the importance of the visit, which marks the start of the year celebrating the 50th anniversary of the two countries' diplomatic relations. They agreed to consider the upgrade of the relations to a comprehensive strategic partnership at a suitable point of time. They said the two sides should maintain trust, enhance friendship, mutual understanding and respect, via delegation exchanges and meetings at all levels. Talking about regional and international issues, the President applauded Australia's high priority given to relations with Southeast Asia and Vietnam, and the enhancement of ties with ASEAN. The two leaders agreed that the two countries will keep increasing consultation and closely coordinating at regional and international forums, particularly the United Nations, ASEAN, and ASEAN-led mechanisms. On the same day, State President Vo Van Phuong and Governor-General of Australia David Hurley paid a working visit to the Vietnam Department of Peacekeeping Operations. Australia was one of the first countries to sign a Memorandum of Understanding with Vietnam on cooperation in UN peacekeeping operations in 2015, which served as a basis for practical and effective cooperation. The President expressed a hope that Vietnam would receive more practical and effective support in its peacekeeping operations in the time to come. Governor-General Hurley expressed his pleasure at visiting the department, highlighting that peacekeeping is an area where the two countries share experience on a global scale. Commenting on the quality of Vietnamese officers, the Governor-General said, "The success and enthusiasm of Vietnam's Blue Beret soldiers have been clearly demonstrated not only to Australia, but also to the world." He said Australia is proud to be able to cooperate with Vietnam in the mobilisation and support of equipment and training programs. Governor-General of Australia David Hurley was received by Party General Secretary Nguyen Phu Trong on April the 4th. The party leader expressed his appreciation of the development of bilateral cooperation between Vietnam and Australia over the years, especially in trade and people-to-people exchanges. He said the results from the implementation of the Vietnam-Australia strategic partnership provide a foundation for the two countries to move towards new and more important milestones, including upgrading relations to a comprehensive strategic partnership. Governor-General Hurley said he exchanged views with Vietnamese leaders on cooperation in the fields of agriculture, industry, and mining, and on expanding cooperation in the green economy, the digital economy, and climate change response. He expressed a hope that the two countries will continue to work together to build a region of peace, stability, prosperity, and self-reliance, with respect for international law and the sovereignty of nations. Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh welcomed the first state visit to Vietnam by Australian Governor-General David Hurley at their meeting in Hanoi on April the 4th. PM Chinh said the Vietnam-Australia strategic partnership is growing strongly, with two-way trade rising by nearly 27% to roughly $15.7 billion last year. He suggested Australia create more favourable conditions for Vietnam's agro-aquatic products to enter the country to achieve more balanced trade between the two nations. Governor-General Hurley said, both sides need to propel cooperation in areas such as education, tourism, agriculture, people-to-people exchanges. As direct flights between the two nations have been resumed, with 17 flights per week, they agreed to share experience in tourism development. National Assembly Chairman Vu Aung Din Hue met with Governor-General of Australia David Hurley on the same day. The chairman said, he hopes the Governor-General will continue to promote defence and security cooperation between the two countries, and boost partnerships between their localities. Governor-General Hurley expressed his great pleasure at the parliamentary cooperation between the two countries, saying it is making very strong progress. the Governor-General agreed with the Chairman on a number of new areas of cooperation between the two legislative bodies. Appreciating Australia's participation and interest in the Mekong sub-region mechanism, Chairman Hue thanked it for supporting Vietnam's candidacy for membership of the United Nations Human Rights Council for the 2023 to 2025 term, with the two sharing many similar views at regional and international forums.
Now that's all for today on BPTV News. Once again, thanks for your watching and goodbye for now.